Excessive spending alone doesn't guarantee success. Just ask Todd Boehly and the PSG owners. While sometimes it's necessary to invest a significant amount of money, it's crucial to do so wisely. Today, we will explore the 5 most remarkable transfer windows in the history of clubs. Kicking off our compilation is Barcelona's memorable summer of 2004, a period that not only laid the groundwork for their triumphant Champions League campaign in 2006, but also rescued them from a situation similar to the one they currently find themselves in. The preceding 2 years had been quite bleak for Barcelona. In 2003, they finished 6th in La Liga, and although they improved to second place in 2004, their journey in the UEFA Cup came to an end at the quarter-final stage. Consequently, a pivotal summer arrived, during which Barcelona transformed their fortunes with the acquisition of several superstar players. 6 out of the 7 players they purchased played a significant role in the 2006 Champions League final. Eto'o and Belletti scored the goals that secured victory over Arsenal, while Larsson created both of them. Deco and Giuli also turned out to be very important players. Barcelona went on to win La Liga in both the 2004-2005 and 2005-2006 seasons, with Ronaldinho orchestrating their midfield and Lionel Messi being introduced to the Camp Nou for the first time. Moving along, we come to Inter Milan's notable summer transfer window of 2009, a period that directly paved the way for their remarkable European treble. In terms of immediate success, it doesn't get much better than this. These players were tailor-made for Jose Mourinho's tactics. Lucio was a resilient centre-back, Motta brought a feisty presence to the centre midfield, Milito was a powerful target man capable of leading the line on his own, Pandev contributed as a creative wide player who was also willing to make runs. Schneider was an incredible playmaker and arguably one of the best midfielders in Inter's recent history. Overall, Inter Milan enjoyed an exceptional transfer window that resulted in immediate success. Jose Mourinho identified players who had something to prove, possessed their required qualities, and were willing to embrace his tactical philosophy and systems. However, if there is one aspect that slightly hinders the greatness of this window's achievements, it is its short-sightedness. All 6 signings were 25 years old or older, with Milito and Lucio being over 30. Furthermore, one of the pieces sacrificed by the club to bring in Milito and Motta was the promising young Leonardo Bonucci, who would later establish himself as one of Italy's finest ever centre-backs. While the team was eventually dismantled, and the decade following Mourinho's departure was far from glorious, Inter Milan remains the only Italian side to have accomplished the treble, an achievement that undoubtedly justifies the relative sacrifices made during that period. Continuing with Jose Mourinho, Chelsea's transfer window in the 2004-2005 season set the stage for the unprecedented success that would follow. Fresh from his Champions League triumph with FC Porto, Mourinho arrived at Stamford Bridge, greeted with a remarkable array of new players to mould into his team. Some he personally enticed, like Carvalho and Ferreira, plucking them directly from his former Porto side. Others, such as Drogba and Cech, were required for him. Out of the 7 players brought in, only Kezman and Thiago failed to make a lasting impact. The remaining 5 signings range from highly useful to outright legendary. Robin showcased his brilliance on occasions, but also battled with injuries, prompting Chelsea to sell him for a significant profit. Meanwhile, Cech, Carvalho, Ferreira and Drogba became revered figures at the club. The first 3 formed the backbone of one of the Premier League's finest defences, while Drogba led the line for an impressive 8 years, including his memorable last-gasp equaliser in the 2012 Champions League final, ultimately leading to a victory on penalties. Taking the second spot on our list is the transfer window for AC Milan in 1987. It all began when Silvio Berlusconi took charge of a struggling Milan, rescuing the club from imminent bankruptcy. As his first move, he appointed Arrigo Sacchi as manager. Sacchi's arrival didn't generate much excitement initially, as he had never played professional football and had spent his entire 14-year coaching career in the lower divisions. It turned out that the man went on to revolutionise Italian football and guide the Rossoneri to one of the most successful periods in their history. In the same summer that Sacchi was appointed, Berlusconi made 2 significant Dutch signings: Marco van Basten from Ajax and Ruud Gullit from PSV. Additionally, Angelo Colombo and Carlo Ancelotti joined the midfield. Ancelotti, who is now widely recognised as one of the most successful managers in the current era, was also an exceptional player and played a crucial role in Milan's success during those years. He was a skilled midfielder known for his leadership qualities and organisational abilities. But the real deal were the 2 Dutch legends. Together, Van Basten and Gullit formed one of the most formidable partnerships in the history of the club, securing 2 European Cups and 2 Scudetti. While Van Basten is often remembered for his remarkable volley in the 1988 European Championship final, it's important to say that his incredible technique made such moments a regular occurrence. Great strikers, however, also rely on exceptional service. And that's where Gullit played a pivotal role. His aerial and ground dominance, coupled with his exceptional playmaking skills, established him as one of the best players in his position. When these two football geniuses joined forces, they were simply unstoppable. Both were among the finest players in the world, and their chemistry on the pitch was unparalleled. Their formidable partnership resulted in triumphs on both the club and international fronts. Without a doubt, the most outstanding transfer window of the 21st century belongs to Real Madrid in their record-breaking summer of 2009. At that time, Los Blancos found themselves in a challenging situation, as Barcelona had been crowned champions of Spain and Europe. Real Madrid had to respond, and boy, did they respond. The amount of money spent by Real Madrid in the summer of 2009 shocked the world. But as time has shown, it was money well invested. Cristiano Ronaldo's transfer for a world record fee of €94 million seemed astronomical at the time. However, considering his consistent goal-scoring record of more than a goal per game for 9 consecutive years, and his crucial contribution to the club's 4 Champions League titles, that fee now appears almost cheap. Xabi Alonso anchored the midfield for 5 years, providing stability and control, while Karim Benzema has been leading the forward line for over a decade. Alonso played a vital role in helping Madrid secure their famous 10th Champions League win, known as La Decima, and Benzema has orchestrated 4 more triumphs. Raul Albiol proved to be a valuable role player in defence. Alvaro Arbeloa made over 200 appearances for the club, contributing to multiple trophy victories, and Esteban Granero played his part before moving on and generating a profit. The only downside was Kaká. Despite being a Ballon d'Or winner, he was unable to live up to the high expectations due to a series of injuries. Nevertheless, what Real Madrid gained from Ronaldo, Benzema and Alonso over an extended period of time solidifies their deserving claim to the top spot. Albiol's contributions and Kaká's occasional brilliance serve as added bonuses. Do you agree with our picks? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you found this video informative and engaging, we kindly ask that you consider leaving a like and subscribing for future content. Thank you for tuning in.